What's up everyone, it's Valentine's Day, which means love is in the air. But is love in the air in the Big Brother house? I'm pretty sure we all know the answer to that one. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. We have just hit 11,000 subscribers, which is mind blown to me. Crazy. Thank you so much everybody for your support. But we're not stopping just now, so hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please hit the like button as well as the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live on the channel. Okay folks, let's jump right into it. I'll quickly say happy Valentine's Day to you all, but of course we are here to talk about Big Brother, so let's jump into that. Okay, so at one point yesterday, there was a little bit of a rehash of what we discussed yesterday of Todrick saying those remarks about Chris Kirkpatrick. We didn't know if there was any truth to them because of course it didn't happen on the feeds. Chris Kirkpatrick said it in an exit interview after he left the house. He accused, accuse is a strong word, but he said, Todrick had said that he was a terrible father and he's going to embarrass his children, and everybody believed it immediately on social media. I believed it as well. I wouldn't put it past him. It seems like Todrick's character, and obviously we had no confirmation. However, yesterday we did get confirmation, as Todrick basically confirmed it himself. He was talking to Cynthia, played it down quite a bit, and he said, "Oh, you know, I was talking about just before Chris left. I was talking about him to his kids and stuff like that." And he didn't straight up say, you know, I said those nasty things, because he wouldn't. I bet he can't admit to himself that he said those things. And he was talking through it, and he was going, for a second, you know, I thought, have I been too harsh there, Todrick? And, you know, and then I thought, no, I haven't. And the whole time he had this little smirk on his face, this little smile, as if he was proud of the fact he'd said those horrible things about Chris Kirkpatrick. Y'all know I try and be positive while I'm doing these live feed updates. Y'all should, if you've been watching me since the beginning, or even just for a few videos by now, you should know I always try and remain as positive as possible. But when you've got a negative drain like that in the house, we've got to talk about that on the outside, and I can't just go, yay, that's fantastic, that's great news, happy Valentine's Day. You know, it's something where we've got to address it and we've got to bring it up, because his behaviour is, I'm not regretting saying this, vile and disgusting. He has repeatedly showed himself time and time again being rude to people, saying nasty remarks about people, not on a game level, and it goes past the pale. And I know a couple of people that would argue he's playing the game, he's playing harsh, he's playing cutthroat. Dr. Will played cutthroat, and he never hurt anybody's feelings on a personal level. He hurt people's feelings on a game level, but he never mocked or ridiculed or bullied or, like, even bullied is a strong word, but I feel like that could be appropriate in this situation because of the way he fixates on one person and then just trashes them and just brings them down. And I don't even know. He's a little bit of inside as well. Todd also said to Lamar yesterday, and this speaks a lot about a certain character in the house that we've just been discussing right now, and Todd's on Todrick's side of the house, remember that. Todd had said to Lamar, I can't stand Todrick, I can't stand him, but I can't go against him because I know the nation's rooting for him. The nation is not rooting for Todrick, as we know. The nation is, least favourite house guest is probably Todrick. So that says a lot at the fact that Todd's quite close in the game with Todrick, but he actually can't physically stand him. To say that, he must have said some really bad things, or all these rumours we've heard about him on when the feeds aren't being turned on must be true. It's becoming more and more apparent to me that the behaviour of Todrick is just unacceptable, and I can't condone people who believe they are better than other people. Todrick has got that complex going on. I don't know who hurt him. I don't know, you know, who said something to him or what's made him this way. But the way he treats other people like they aren't human beings, and treats people like they are just dirt on the bottom of his shoe, his $250,000 shoes that he probably spent. I don't even know. I'm just saying. But like, he truly believes that he is better. Well, this is how it comes across to me anyway. He comes across like he feels like he's better than other people. And just to clarify there, by the way, there was no reference to his shoes, but I just feel like he's somebody who, he's got all the money in the world, or he's got a lot of money, and he thinks he can look down at other people because of that, because he's had a little bit of accomplishment in his life and achievement, and he's earned some money. I think he thinks he's better than other people. That is not, it doesn't sit well with me. I know it won't sit well with you guys. It gets a massive thumbs down from me. So Carson and Miesha were actually talking through this idea of the veto playing out, well, when it will be tonight, of course. And Carson said, look, if we can do that and we can get Shayna out, how about if your side wins HOH next week, you keep me and Cynthia safe for another round? And Miesha said, I can do that. I don't know if I believe Miesha, and do you know what, honestly, I don't care if Miesha betrays Carson and Cynthia. It will be sad, but it's not, do you know, after Carson and Cynthia are being brainwashed this week, and they believe that Shayna is the one out to get them, Shayna has not once put them on the block. Miesha has done it twice. Miesha has put Carson on the block twice, and Carson still thinks that Shayna's the one who's trying to get him out. That's right, Shayna, the one who used the power of veto on him last week. Carson has been... Oh, it's frustrating. Carson is brilliantly entertaining and it seems like a fantastic guy, but it's frustrating. And for me, if Miesha goes back on that deal and puts Cynthia and Carson on the block last week, I kind of have to say that they got what was coming to them because they were so... amateur, I guess. It was so kind of... The move that they've made this week and the fact they've been brainwashed so easily is painful to watch. So honestly, I wouldn't hold it against Miesha if she just plays the game next week and puts them both on the block if she wins head of household. Alright folks, up next is our much anticipated next segment of Todrick Talks More Trash. And today he talked trash, or yesterday, sorry, he talked trash about Big Brother itself. He said that he needs to stop taking small opportunities like Big Brother. I'm just pausing for a moment. I had to have that moment there where I just went, oh my God, because who does he think he is that he can say things like that? There's so many people who would kill to get in that Big Brother house, figuratively. I think there's such an air of arrogance and it's just unbelievable. He then went on to say that he needs to do bigger shows like Dancing with the Stars, but only if he can get the right amount of money, like a six-figure deal. Six-figure deal? He's Todrick. Honestly, I'd be surprised if someone paid him I was nearly said pound there because I'm British, but $1. Six-figure deal? Big Brother? Small opportunity? You're on a national TV show. Big Brother is a show that's known globally. It's known in every single corner of the world. A small opportunity? That says a lot about someone's character when they call something like this a small opportunity. So since the game talk is lacking a lot because everyone seems to be brainwashed into going for Shayna, there's a lot more time for personal snipes, and I bet you can guess who they came from. It's none other than, of course, Todrick Hall. He was talking about Shayna once again, and it's just personal attacks all the time, and he was saying that he's saying Shayna's supposed to be a role model for young women and, you know, just young people, and he said he wouldn't let his daughter or son go into her beauty pageants. And here's another one. A couple of days back, I forgot to mention this actually on the live feed update, he was basically shaming Shayna. I think it was behind her back, and he was kind of saying, you know, because she's wearing a sports bra and pajamas around the house, he was just shaming her for that and ridiculing her. And I think he does a lot of this stuff behind someone's back. But then again, we've seen to Chris Kirkpatrick, he says it to his face and says he's a terrible father and that, you know, he's going to embarrass his children. Every single day in Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother 3 now, I keep thinking, Todrick can't say anything worse, can he? But he does, somehow. I'm confident. I think the odds are pretty good in the fact that I think today I'll probably say something worse, depending on where the power shifts tonight. If the power shifts to Todrick tonight, or to Miesha for that matter, then he's probably going to have even more of a I'm better than you attitude. And if it's not with him tonight, then he's probably just going to continue ripping people's characters down. And either way, there's not much positivity ever coming from Todrick. He seems to enjoy ripping people down and being a negative person and just not contributing to anything nice in the house. It's a shame. I'm actually getting kind of sad talking about this because it's like watching just like a black hole of... Because, you know, like when people... Like there's the metaphor of somebody's like a black hole where everything just gets sucked into them. It's like the positivity around him just gets sucked in and he spills out the negativity. I don't like it. It's sad and it sucks. And I'm really, really sorry that Shayna's having to endure this crap while she's in there. I'm sure she'll see it all when she comes out. Teddy's not happy with Todrick. She's expressed that. Chris Kirkpatrick obviously isn't. I don't know really where Mariah or Chris Kattan stands. It's a tough one. But I think more and more people are coming out of the house and seeing what he's been saying and just coming out and talking about the things he's been saying that haven't been aired. And more and more light is getting shed on this situation. And it's an ugly situation. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all your thoughts in the comments section below. It wasn't exactly a very positive one for Valentine's Day. But that's what we do here. We have to deliver what's being said in the house. We don't sugarcoat it or anything. We try to be positive, but there's only so positive you can be, so much positivity you can bring when there's so much negativity going on in the house. But yes, I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts. How are you feeling? Who would you like to see evicted tonight? Who would you like to see rise to power as the new head of household? Let me know all your thoughts. And of course, the veto first. That's the important one. Who would you like to see win the power of veto? Shayna. I didn't say anything. Folks, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every single last one of you, and thank you for 11,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope everybody's staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there. And in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that good stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.